You thought I fell off? You're smoking something.
Hello and welcome to Sports Tips UK. I'm Marcus J. Richardson, and today we're going to give you a couple of videos about the Championship and the Premier League. First of all, let's start with the Championship. As ever, this league is very difficult to predict. It's one of the most competitive leagues, and this season is no different. However, Wolves are topping the charts at the moment and leading the way. For me, they're going to get another victory this weekend. They are away at Barnsley. Barnsley aren't doing great this season. Wolves are going to come out on top and continue their form. They made a couple of good signings already in the January transfer window, and I think Wolves are going to go on and dominate the Championship this season. Second game we're looking at is Nottingham Forest versus Aston Villa. Now, Nottingham Forest haven't had the greatest of seasons, but did get a fantastic result last weekend in the FA Cup against Arsenal. However, Aston Villa haven't had too bad a spell of late recently either. Although they did get knocked out of the Cup last weekend against Peterborough, not a great result. I do think they're going to bounce back. They did beat Bristol City 5-0 in the league just before the FA Cup, and I think Aston Villa are going to kick on and establish themselves in the playoffs. But not necessarily this weekend. I think Forest are going to be on a bit of a high. They're going to be at home. They're building up a little bit of momentum, and I think this one's going to be a draw. I think they will cancel each other out. Moving on to Bristol City, they are at home this weekend against Norwich. Again, Norwich have been a bit of a hit and miss this season. Bristol City, after the Manchester United success, did have a bit of a struggle, a bit of an up and down patch after that, and I think they're going to be a bit more prepared after this Man City game this week. They went 1-0 up against Manchester City and held their own. They were unlucky to go down at the end of the game, but who knows what might happen in the second leg. Credit to Bristol City. I think they will use that impetus and they will go on and get a victory against Norwich at home this weekend. There's always a good atmosphere down there at Aston Gate, and I think that will be a victory for Bristol City. Final game is Cardiff versus Sunderland. Now, Cardiff, again, bit of a hit and miss. Sunderland not quite had the impact they wanted when they got Chris Coleman in. I do think Chris Coleman will probably turn it around. He's not really got anything to lose at Sunderland, but we shall see. But I think Cardiff at home in Wales under Neil Warnock are going to get the victory this weekend. Could be a draw, so have a look at that in the possible accumulator. But for me, the accumulator this weekend in the Championship is Forest and Aston Villa to draw, Wolves to win, Cardiff to win, and Bristol City to win. You get 22-1. Stick no more than a couple of quid on it because the Championship, it is very unpredictable, but stick 2 quid on that, get yourself 40 quid. That's not a bad bet. Worth it. Worth 200 pence of anybody's money. I've been Marcus J. Richardson. Until next week, I'll see you soon.
You thought I fell off? You're smoking something. Damn.